Hi everyone, welcome back to our next class on Module 5, My New House, Part 3 with me, Teacher Grace. For today, we will be learning 6 more new words and doing 3 activities. Going on the grammar of there is, there are, and completing the task in your workbook. So now let's look at the vocabulary for this week. What picture is this? It's a garden. Garden. How about this? Which part of the house? Yes, it's the dining room. Dining room. How about this? Where is this? Yes, it's in the living room. And the word that we want to learn today is wall. Wall. This is a mat. Mat. This is a cushion. Cushion. And the last word for today, slippers. Slippers. Let's look at our grammar, there is and there are. To use there is and there are, you just need to remember this rule. There is refers to one object. So for example, there is a star. If you are using there are, it refers to more than one. So, for example, for there are would be there are 3 stars. Let's look at today's activity. For our first activity, it's on the traditional Japanese house. Listen and read. You may refer it in your Get Smart Plus 3, page 48.
This is a traditional Japanese house with a garden. People never wear shoes in Japanese houses. They wear slippers. There are a lot of paper doors in a Japanese house. There is one big room with mats on the floor and a low table. People sit on cushions. This room is the living room and the dining room too. At night, this room becomes the bedroom. They put the table near the walls and make beds on the mats.
For activity number 2, answer these questions based on the traditional Japanese house that we have read in activity 1. Question number 1. What do people wear inside? Is it shoes, socks, or slippers? Question number 2. How many big rooms are there? Are there 1 big room, 2 big rooms, or 3 big rooms? Question number 3. Where do people sit? Do people sit on cushions, or chairs, or beds? And the 4th question, where do people sleep? Do they sleep on the table, on the floor, or on mats? Answer the question and check your answers at the end of this video. For activity number 3, we will do a listening activity. So you need to listen and then number the picture. Once you have complete, you may refer to the answer at the end of this video.
1. There are cushions and slippers in this room. There is also a desk. You can sleep in this room. 2. There are cushions and slippers in this room, but there isn't a desk. There's a table and 4 chairs. You can eat here. 3. This place isn't a room. There are cushions, chairs, and a table. There are many flowers all around.
Now, let's look at the exercises in your workbook, page 36. For activity number 1, you will need to read, draw, and color. Let's read together. The walls of the house are yellow. There is a brown mat in front of the door. In the garden, there is a table and 4 chairs. Based on what you have read, draw, then color the picture. For activity number 2, look at picture A and picture B, find the differences and write it in simple sentences. For example, in picture A, the walls are yellow, but in picture B, the walls are orange. So the sentence would be, for picture A, the walls are yellow. For picture B, the walls are orange. What are the other differences that you can see? Yes, you're right. It's about the sofa. In picture A, there is 1 sofa, whereas in picture B, there are 2 sofas. You may fill in the blanks. The third differences that you can see is the armchair. What about the armchair? Do you use there is 2 armchairs or there are 2 armchairs for picture A? Yes, you're right. You use there are. How about picture B? What sentence that you can use regarding the armchair? Yes, you're right. There is 1 armchair. So for sentence number 4 and 5, please do it yourself and send your answers to your teachers for your teacher to mark and check. As promised, here are the answers for the activity 2 and activity 3 that we have done in the earlier part of the video. These are the answers for activity 2. And here are the answers for activity 3. That's all for today's lesson. I'll see you in the next video. Bye!